In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven in the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music, the song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play, show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven, with a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River, I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River, I want to know freedom. Oh,
Morning, Luca. How you doing?
Hello.
You didn't answer the question, Luca. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
Well, are you here to appreciate D-Man too?
Well, I was just wondering who is D-Man?
Well, he's a guy who helps me do my show off and on here and there. He comes on my show on the panel. You haven't seen him, heard him, talked to him? I'm pretty sure you have, Luca.
Oh yeah, I think I have. Yeah. Not that you say that. Yeah, okay.
This is D-Man Appreciation Week in Rogers World. So.
Oh, well, what's the appreciation for?
For all the help he retrieves information and stuff for me, like videos, data, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
In other words, he's kind of part of the show, you might say. So I thought I would throw an appreciation week for him.
Oh, well, that's kind of you.
Kind of me, yeah. Well, if you don't keep your friends, you know, D-man is the man. David's right. The man.
Hey, love kung fu.
You love kung fu? When was the last time you practiced any kung fu, Luke?
No, I mean like the guy in chat.
You mean Lev? Yeah,
Yeah,
Lev's a nice guy. Yeah, I've had him on my
he's,
show several times.
he's in chat right now.
No kidding. Really? Is he the guy with the yin and the yang logo on his we call that avatar? Yeah. So, what do you know about pressure, Luca?
Pressure, like
Yeah.
the. Well, I know if something's high enough pressure, it's gonna just explode you or something.
It could.
Like pressure's basically crushing on all sides. Basically,
Yeah, well, that depends on where you're at. But pressure can be a
well,
certain. Right?
technically, we're always getting pressure on us. It's just weak on ground.
Weak.
It's weak. It's weakest up high, and then as you get lower,
Did I
you
say
get more
anything about air
pressure.
pressure? Did I say anything about air pressure?
What? No, I mean,
Just a
well,
pressure in general, man. That's where I'm going with
oh,
it. It can turn things into all kinds of stuff.
well, yeah. If you have if you seal a pot like tight seal, then eventually the pressure is gonna build, and then the pot's gonna literally explode.
Can depends on where you at. I found this cool little video about pressure. Hey, Derek, how you doing, man?
Doing all right. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago.
I woke up about an hour ago.
Mm.
I got to get started on my radiator here. I got it all ready. I just got to bolt it down, put some fluid in, and we're good.
Oh, good.
And I got to go Thanksgiving shopping.
Oh, it is near Thanksgiving. I completely forget about that.
I got 2 more things I got to pick up for the dinner. So.
Right on. All right, go ahead.
I'm having 2 Thanksgiving dinners, but I found this cool little video on pressure. I was going to show it, and JJ brought something to my attention. He's been posting videos. He put an old Eric Dubay video in. It's about the sun cycle and its orbit, and how has to be a time when you're on the opposite side of the sun that daytime and nighttime switch places, literally in the cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's another fail for the globe, but they got some kind of ad hoc. Luca, you're on the losing side, dude.
Well, I know water has pressure. It's not.
Yeah.
There's lots of different kinds of pressure.
He completely missed what I just said, didn't he? He's still thinking about pressure.
Yeah, I am.
We're talking about the day and night cycle. Actually, in your model, would actually switch times, like nighttime and daytime would actually
time
transfer.
Zones or what?
No. It's the actual daytime and nighttime.
Okay. And why is that? Why is that proof of
Eric
flat
goes
Earth?
into detail. Well, he has a diagram. It shows it's nothing to do with flat Earth. It has everything to do with your globe.
So he's explaining how the globe model fails to explain time.
Well, not time. No, actually, the day and night cycle should flip places in the cycle. The 12-hour night and day. There's a point in time when the sun's on the opposite side of the Earth is on the opposite side of the sun. In your model, it actually would change the day and nighttime completely. In other words, the hours that would be night are now day when you're on the opposite side of the sun. I'll go into the video here in a minute, but I wanted to show you this pressure video. It's kind of cool. are you a fan of your country? Are you a patriot?
Not well. I wouldn't say fan. I don't have banners
Do you
on
support Australia?
it. I
Like on
just
the
let
world
it. I
stage?
just let it do its thing. I don't
You
really have an opinion.
good, so you're not involved with politics at all.
No.
No, Australia is number one. Go Australia! You got a big
No.
finger.
I'm not really. Nah.
You're not okay. So you don't really appreciate your government for what it does.
I know some things that, like the electricity bill, is kind of scummy or something, but that's I guess what they've done with the electricity pricing and stuff is kind of bad. I guess it
But I mean, like,
costs
were
more.
you happy with your government overall?
I'm neutral. I don't really have an opinion.
Okay, so you're a jellyfish. All right, gotcha. All right.
Well, yeah, I guess you could put it that way in that context. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, politically speaking, you don't support a party or anything.
No.
Why
I
not?
know nothing about politics. It's anything's politics. Like America's politics, don't know anything. I don't know anything about anyone's politics.
Me too. I don't vote.
Me neither. So I guess we have
I don't
that
vote.
in common. Yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
never
want to
signed up
apologize.
to vote.
Do what?
I never signed up to vote in the first place. So, and
well,
I
you're
know that in Australia, if you fail to vote, you get fined or something. So
really?
I think so.
Huh. That sounds tyrannical. Jeez. You have to vote or they'll fine you.
I think
Do you have
so.
or you at least register to vote? How do they know
Yeah,
you didn't
can.
vote?
You can once you register to vote, then you'll get fined if you don't vote. Yeah. Since I never registered, I don't get fined. So
Well,
yeah,
keep hiding, Luca. Keep hiding, dude.
I just don't register.
I hear you. Well, I found this cool little video about anvils. This is funny. It's just comparing anvils made in other countries to each other, and they picked I think 4 different countries, major countries, and they tested this anvil out with a high hydraulic press, and they get it to 100 tons on these anvils. But I thought it was funny. Watch this; you'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, that look cool. Nice.
This is a kick. It's mini anvils. Didn't it look like they were big when you first looked at them? They're like, you'll see how small they are.
Yeah, they are small. No,
That's Terminator music.
They're quite small.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they put them in palm.
That's very small.
Yeah, I mean, they put 100 tons on it.
Woo. They can withstand a ton of pressure.
100.
100 tons of pressure, huh? Oh.
Well, somebody doesn't hold up to 100 tons of pressure. I won't do that further. They do a nail first. Here, I'll turn the music down. It's kind of annoying.
Just bang it.
No, they got to press.
Oh, I see.
I think they put 40 tons on the nail.
Whoa. It bends.
Yeah. Well, it should.
The anvil, nope. The anvil saying nope.
The USA
You can't penetrate me with something so minuscule.
Luca, I wouldn't say that too much.
What? Why?
That wouldn't penetrate me with something so
Hey,
minuscule.
he's messing with you, Luke. That's
Well,
fine.
that's what the anvil's saying
Saying,
perfect.
yeah, I know. I got what you were saying, but it was a joke, dude.
Okay.
China held up better than the USA there, didn't it? Yeah. Now watch India.
Oh? Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
That's going in. No.
It's actually, yeah, it's penetrating. As you
Oh
would say.
no. That's not good. Hmm.
See if you can.
I guess
Yes,
the anvils are made different, so
it's quality, dude. So
it
India
shouldn't
is
come
like
as a, yeah.
the lowest quality out of the bunch so far.
I guess it wouldn't come as a surprise too.
No, it
The different anvils, yeah, different qualities getting pierced by different substances.
I think Russia and the U.S. do the best out of it.
Yeah, and they're about on par with each other.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, the Russia anvil saying nope.
You ain't penetrating me, buddy. Nah, get away. U.S. did a little bit better, just by the looks. China, they did good, pretty good. Yeah. And then, ta-da, India. Watch them put 100 pounds of pressure on this thing. No scratches, no scratches. Now watch India. You can write your
God.
name. High quality anvils from India. The U.S.
Well,
didn't get any.
I guess India's anvils are about aesthetic.
Yeah,
They
Like
look-
it looks
they
the
look
same,
cool. Oh,
but don't
Yeah.
expect quality from them.
yeah.
No. Now watch
Oh,
what
yeah.
happens.
Pressure's getting high.
Oh yeah, we're up to 40 tons, 60
It's
tons,
60.
80
It's-
tons. Oh, it
oh
cracked
my
it.
goodness. Whoa.
It's too rigid. Yeah, China. Crack.
Just exploded.
Yeah.
Oof.
That just means it's too rigid. It has to be pliable to a point to withstand pressure. Got to find that magic number. That ain't it. Russia did pretty good though. You got to give them that.
Yeah. 100 pounds, 100 tons, did you
100
say?
tons. Yeah.
You listed? Oh,
The gauge represents tons. See it? The tons at the bottom
come
of
on. You can do it.
it. It'll hold it. It'll hold it.
It's not moving. Oh, there you go. It's at 60 now.
It is.
It's
giving
at
way.
80. Oh, God.
Made it to
100
100.
tons.
And it didn't break. Pretty good. It did
It-
bow a little bit.
It definitely got weaker, though.
Yeah, everything does. Oh, we're going to India. Hold on.
Oh, this
Uh-oh.
High quality.
It's a bad one.
we know what's gonna happen here.
No, you think you do, but
What?
it does something.
What?
Oh, it does do.
It kind of, you'll see. You think about what Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts make
Oh.
over campfires.
Oh, there it goes.
Kind of like a marshmallow.
It's caving inward.
It's going to squeeze.
It's getting squished.
Oh, yeah. I thought this was amusing itself. That's 100 tons. Didn't break, but it's about half the size
But
it
it's
was.
smushed.
I'd stop at 40 tons. It started breaking at 40, so I'd give
Look
it
at-
40 tons.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to India to buy stuff, dude. I'm going to tell you that right now. USA. USA. Ready? We're up to 40 on them.
Oh my goodness. Ah, it's gonna explode soon.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
It's USA, dude. There's 100 tons.
Oh, 100 tons.
Yeah. So
Okay,
USA,
Russia.
I think, was on top. Yeah.
Okay, Russia and
Overall.
USA are competing.
Yeah. So us folks over here in the USA, we do it right, man. Now you see, Russia actually got squashed.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, somewhat. USA was I think did overall the best. Only down 0.5 millimeters in Russia. That's not bad. USA was 42 millimeters after the fact. It stayed. Holy crap.
Wow, nice.
Look at that.
And after, let's see what China did. Oh, wait. How do you measure that? They went down. Wow.
$500 tons.
Yep. You can imagine these smaller landfills aren't going to be able to hold up very long under 500 tons.
Squished.
But they're using it, per ratio, the surface pressure. This is why I ask you the pressure question.
Well, I see, yeah. They can't stand the pressure.
Yeah. Well, it turned into Play-Doh, really. That's 500 tons of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good for a little anvil that held up under 500 tons of pressure. At least it didn't
Well,
become.
that's a lot to ask of a little anvil.
Yeah. I thought that was funny because I started watching it. I thought these were full-size anvils until I looked at, it's a mini.
Yeah, the American one can't do that.
I don't think anybody can do under that kind of pressure. You might as well start over and melt down and make a new anvil out of it. Well, at least it looks like an anvil, kind of.
But these aren't actual anvils, though. They're a lot smaller.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you were a dwarf or a midget or just kidding. And they had to put India back together. No, that's China. Are they going to put China back together before they do this? That's the question. Oh, this is gonna go all the way down. Watch. Yep, nothing's gonna be left of this damn thing. It's not even remotely like an anvil anymore. It's just a sheet of iron. Oops. What happened there? You need a spatula to get that off.
That's a pancake.
Yeah. Well, they didn't even do China, did they? I don't think they could have. It's busted already. I don't know. Yeah, China's out of the race completely.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And I don't think anybody else is really. But America did hold up better than the rest altogether. Weird, huh? It's still in one piece. Yeah. USA. We make the best stuff, Luca. Just admit
it. I think Japan make the best stuff.
Japan's been industrialized by the U.S. after World War II. Oh, look, he's crushing a T2 skull. That was a good little thing. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Pressure.
But still, Japan does make best stuff, right?
Yeah. And imagine if we had a molten iron core.
Or not the best, but I mean, they make very high quality items.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Okay, mate. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe better than everyone else.
Though it depends what you mean.
Yeah, I do realize that.
Like, what is the items? What is the item we're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, because like some of them are like just as junk as China.
En masse. Quality wise, I think America, when it comes to industrial parts, we do probably for quality over mass. Or
Yeah.
when we do mass produce, we do a real good job in America. A lot of people take a lot of pride in their craftsmanship.
They sure do, and rightfully so.
But they're the way they're pushing society now is like that's how quality goes down. It's quality,
Oh,
quality of
right. No,
living,
they push
quality of everything.
quantity over quality, and it's just trash.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Tahiti. He said he appreciates me. We appreciate. Oh, sorry, he's appreciating the
I
Steve
don't
man.
think iPhones are made in the US, though.
Who is? What is it?
iPhones. I don't think they're made in the US.
No, they're made in Apple plants in I think China. And then they actually put up suicide nets because they were overworking their employees and they were jumping out of the building. They work them to so many hours that they go mad, dude. You didn't hear about that?
No.
It's a
That
true
is
thing.
so tragic.
Yeah. It actually, the Chinese were being worked till the point where they wanted to kill themselves. That's bad. Anyways, I was going to
That's
say something
so
about the
sad,
pressure.
too.
Yeah. If we had a molten iron core under as much pressure as you say,
Which is quite interesting because, like, the company Apple
what about them?
is in the US. So,
Well, it's owned by the people in the U.S., but I mean, there's only a few plants here in the U.S. that actually make things. It's not that much.
It's all been
like,
outsourced to places like China
Apple is a
and
US
India.
company, but they're getting iPhones made not in the US.
Yeah, I think Thailand, China, places
It's
like that.
pretty interesting.
Mr. Tahiti saying they're shifting to Vietnam and India now for manufacturing,
Mm.
which is a low cost. That's why they're doing it. Yeah, but I was saying something about pressure earlier. Now imagine all the millions of tons of pressure our molten iron core is under right now, right? That's what iron does under like 500 tons of pressure. I don't think there's a molten iron core that would exist under the amount of pressure that carries the weight of the Earth. But I understand the claim that it's molten and it's actually spinning. And they say that creates magnetics, but they haven't been able to demonstrate that spinning molten iron core. They've actually tried to simulate it, and it doesn't. It creates the only thing you get out of it are these small electric holes in the core itself that they say that it passes magnetics through. They have to add the magnetics to it. I want to see them recreate a molten iron core in a model.
And they can't, but that's what I grew up with being taught, is that the inner core of the Earth is molten and spinning and yet still magnetic.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it had enough iron property, it might create it, but they actually try to simulate it with a couple of different models, and
they can't. No, it's just
It
stupid.
doesn't make magnetics. Yeah.
So your question is, how do we know anything about the core?
You don't, dude. That's the point. There really isn't any way.
Right? No, it's not a question. It's a statement.
Yeah, there's no scientific evidence for the molten iron core.
Well,
so that's not a scientific model. Yeah.
Well, what? Though we can infer from the behavior of stuff, like
what?
What's it called?
Well,
Seismic waves.
Seismic, like S waves and P waves, that they actually, but they've even failed at that when they actually were throwing seismic waves through the Earth, that they were hitting other rock layers and different densities that they weren't expecting to.
Well, their
returns were quicker.
P waves. No, wait. The S waves. The S waves. The S waves don't travel through liquid. So when we see the S waves disappear, like through part of the Earth, then that would suggest that, well, there's liquid down there, so
Well,
That's
we
how we
found that.
infer
You know what?
that.
You know what the liquid is? Water.
Well,
Water, yeah.
well, the outer core is liquid at least, so
Is
we
it?
can
How
infer
do you know?
that
How did you prove it?
from the S waves, since they don't travel through liquids, and yet they don't travel through the air at that point, so we can infer that
You can
the
infer, but that's not a conclusion.
yeah, it's evidence that
Barely.
there's
If that
water.
there's more than likely water, and the deeper you go, the more water you find, and the more dense the water becomes. That's
But
been
yeah,
proven.
since we
Yeah.
can't observe it directly, we can't exactly call it proof, but we can call it evidence for sure.
We did. We're doing a video the
I-
other day on. It was really weird. They found a saline dense pool at the bottom of ocean beds. That would impede an S wave, wouldn't it? A thick saline pool of water that you couldn't penetrate.
I forget his name, but no, he wasn't just claiming it was saline.
Yeah.
And that man is dead now.
Yeah. So once you discover like some truths like that, sometimes things happen. You know what I mean?
Like
It's odd.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's such a tragic story, to be honest.
Yeah. Me and Janos did a stream on it. Actually, that like it was either yesterday or the day before. And I got to get going pretty soon here, but I wanted to go over the Eric Dubay little promptu thing he did on daylight and night, and why it should change on the globe model. He has a diagram. No, it doesn't.
Right.
Just because of your relation to where the sun is to the Earth, because we actually go completely around in an elliptical orbit, right, Luca? From one side
we are going. Well, what you said before about the 6 months is correct, right? Because at some point on Earth, you would see you would see it flip, right?
Yeah, it's like the
6 months.
relative
Yes.
position. Yeah,
And-
that's
but-
what we're saying.
Yeah. So
But we'd never
what's
see
the
that.
problem?
That's the whole
What?
problem.
How so? We do. How? What?
No.
This Luca has nighttime and daytime actually flipped around for you. Go through a calendar.
Well, we're closer to the equator, so it wouldn't really.
Yeah, on the
But
ecliptical. Yes.
but it does exactly do that for Antarctica.
Does it?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, every 6 months you get a 24-hour sun, and
Do
every
ya?
6 months you get 24-hour night. That's flipped. So every 6 months it flips between night and day.
Is
for
your
Antarctica.
evidence going to be TFE?
Well, that's one part of evidence, I suppose.
Well, it's like not even NASA hops on board with what TFE
No, they
did.
won't, dude.
And they can't. And they're like, oh no, these guys are out of their minds.
Nobody's
And they
back.
push a lot of bull.
Why would NASA be involved with FTFE?
No. If it was a real
Talking
thing,
about
why
the-
aren't they being broadcast across all the mainstream news?
Yeah.
Because it's not that big.
Well, we've been waiting for
because even mainstream news channels know they're full of it.
It's like it's basically like and it hasn't. It's not even the first time the 24-hour sun's been filmed, so it's not like it's confirming what they already know to be true. So why would they report that?
And no, it's not confirming what they already knew.
Say that.
And dude, and Luca, you don't need to make excuses.
Do you understand how shady the TFE looks, dude? Be honest.
How so?
How so? Okay. Think about all the drama that surrounds it, for one.
Well, I think the drama mostly comes from Flat Earth. But
does it? Oh, okay.
Well, it's not like because it's Flat Earth that actually try to do that, right, Luca?
But think about between Nathan Oakley and McToon.
Nathan Oakley didn't go to Antarctica.
No, but he was actually involved in it, believe it or not.
He
That was the first person that McToon called after he got there.
Well, yeah, of course, Nathan Oakley did get a call from MC10, yes. To more of a, like, that was more of a gloating call than, you know,
No,
like,
he wanted to ask where the guns were.
yeah, like, that was like a, what, it was like a, in your face or something call, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
tell you what, look, hop on a plane, fly down to the Antarctica, whatever basin, whatever you want to call it, and see what happens when you land.
But I guess I'll, well, you did say you were going to repeat the experiment, right? Or the
I'm not going to Union Glacier, dude. I'm going to the South Pole.
Yeah, which one, Roger?
Well, I'm going to go to what they call the geographic South Pole if I can get to it.
Aha.
Yeah. And I'm going to test the model. Oh, look, Wes wants to come in and say hi.
Why? Wait, but like a year, like 6 months ago, you said you wanted to go to.
Well, yeah, what I did was I looked at where they were, done the parallel, and a better viewpoint would actually be 10 more degrees in your global coordinate system. It'd be a better way to view what occurs.
So, you want better quality?
No, I want a better viewpoint to see if it actually does what the sun should do in your model.
Which is circle.
Yes,
but you can see
overhead.
that. You can see that from where they were too.
In the
That's
80th.
also the claim they made.
Okay, that's a good claim you made, but I mean, we want to see the evidence, all of it, and it's not been presented.
So,
Luca, like I'm in Minnesota, right?
If you don't repeat what they did exactly, how will we know?
Well, it's not me repeating anything. I'm going to observe exactly what does happen.
Okay, but Luca, I'm in Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Like one of the most northern states in the continental U.S. And I saw the sun while they're claiming that there was a 24-hour sun on the opposite side of the globe Earth. That's not possible from what they're claiming.
Well, they do have an explanation. It's 93 million miles away, and the sunlight rays are coming parallel. But we can actually show that it'd be a false claim. There's no parallel sun rays.
Well, sun rays would have to come in parallel if our claim was true.
Yes, and has anybody proven the distance to the sun, Luca?
Well, we can show parallel sun rays.
You can? Huh.
We'll just go from a different perspective, yeah.
That sounds viable, doesn't it? Think about it. Is that
if you go up like high, then all shadows would be pointing the same direction.
From what?
Like that fence video or something. Like there's like 20 different shadows from fences, and from the ground perspective, it looks like the shadows are going off in different directions. But when you go up high, all shadows point in the same direction. So it's all a matter of perspective, whether or not the shadows point in different directions or not.
So it doesn't prove any distance to the sun. That was the question to begin with. Wouldn't it happen with a local sun at all?
Yeah.
Well, I think the shadows would always point in different directions, depending on where you are, or depending on if the sun was local.
Well, we took that into account, so we actually gave the sun. Just recently, Alan he made a shot at it. So he's saying the sun is about 8,000 miles from the Earth, and it actually comports with the shadows that we see.
Far less than 93 million.
So the dome would be less than 8,000 miles away.
Could be. Has anybody been up 8,000 miles high?
That would be detected.
Yeah. Has anybody been 8,000 miles high?
Well, in satellites, I suppose.
Satellites are over 8,000 miles high.
Well,
Deep Space Probes have gone supposedly
to the moon, I guess.
Have we gone
the
to
moon? Definitely is 8,000 miles high.
How do you know? You can see it with your naked eye, for one.
Well, yeah, because we can see light. We can see it because of
light can only travel so far, dude.
What
it
do you mean?
attenuates after distance. You never did a comparison with light? Did an inverse square law test? You ever seen one? We've showed you them before. Yeah.
I know the inverse square law says light should get dimmer over distance, I suppose. Is that right?
It actually does get dimmer over distance. And now we're getting to the theoretical stuff that they can't prove. Light doesn't travel for an eternity. Now that's why you have to have that vacuum that you claim that's above your head. Doesn't impede light at all. You can shove light through a vacuum all day long and it'll just keep traveling because there's nothing to attenuate the light itself.
Usually when people pile lie on top of lie or produce evidence of
we're still waiting for that evidence.
The lie would become way too obvious.
Well, it's not just a lie. It's like it's a belief that there actually is a vacuum above your head, and light can travel through it for 93 million miles and reach our Earth, and not just that, heat. Well, I guess they say that the molecules get excited from the light traveling that far and create seasons, literal seasons over that distance.
Well, I'd say it's more to do with the Earth tilt.
See, you don't know Earth is tilted.
No, we're talking about distance, dude.
Well, distance seasons have nothing to do with the distance.
I'm talking about the actual warmth, the heat from the sun itself.
Heat and temperature aren't the same thing.
And I say that statement one more time.
Heat and temperature aren't the same thing. Like, there's a difference.
Is that so?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just go with that. Heat and temperature is not the same thing.
No, they're the same thing, Luca.
Oh.
Well, why? How can a sauna get
temperature is how you measure heat, dude.
A sauna gets like 200 degrees or something. Yet you don't get burnt. Why? If they're the same thing.
The heat's being impeded by the moisture in the air. You have like a buffer there. That's why they use steam in saunas. Now, if you just built a fire,
it's because it's because like it's gas, so it can't transfer.
It absorbs some of the actual heat, doesn't it, Luca? Away from you.
I think you're not. It's because it's gas. So, and the gas molecules aren't.
Wesley, somebody wants to come in and whiten
contact with you for long enough to actually burn your skin. Because they're so small.
So the heat dissipates into the other parts of the atmosphere around you, right? That way it relieves some of the temperature. Imagine if you used oil. Never mind. It would hold the heat on it. It would cook you, dude. Yeah.
Well,
Wesley
yeah,
was
if you
and
found a
helped you out.
way,
He had
if you
had a
found a
video.
way to transfer that heat directly to your skin or something, then it would cook you, I suppose. Sure.
Yeah. Well, I want to watch this video right quick. This was what I was talking about, the Eric Dubay thing. So JJ brought this up, and I'm like, okay. So I thought I would play it. You ready? Let's see how long this thing is. It's a short one. It's about 7 minutes long.
One simple and definitive proof that you are not living on a spinning ball orbiting around the sun is the fact that daytime and nighttime never switch places as they must for the heliocentric model to be true. According to the globe doctrine, Earth makes one complete rotation on its axis every 24 hours, while simultaneously orbiting around the sun and completing one full revolution every 365 days. If this was truly happening, however, as you can see from the following image, the daytime and nighttime sides of the globe would have to flip every 6 months. For a more detailed illustration of this, imagine the sun rising at 6 a.m. in New York on the summer solstice. After 3 months of 24-hour rotations, the globe would be 90 degrees from its previous position and a quarter turn away from the sun, meaning that sunrise in New York during the autumnal equinox should now be happening at midnight. After 3 more months of 24-hour rotations, the globe would be on the complete opposite side of the sun, 180 degrees from its starting position, so that sunrise in New York during the winter solstice should be happening at 6 p.m., or in other words, daytime and nighttime would have completely flipped from 6 months earlier. After 3 more months of 24-hour rotations, the globe would be 270 degrees from its original position, and sunrise in New York during the spring equinox should be happening at noon. In reality, as you can test and observe for yourself, this simply does not happen, and remains yet another nail in the globe's coffin. Globe apologist naysayers make either one of 2 ridiculous claims in an attempt to excuse away this clear problem in their model. Their first defense is to claim that days are not actually 24 hours long, but instead only 23 hours and 56 minutes long, and this 4-minute difference per day fixes the math, allowing day and night to flip. Now it is true that there are 2 kinds of days, known as solar days and sidereal days, and sidereal days are in fact 23 hours 56 minutes long. But solar days, which everyone on Earth sets their clocks by, are exactly 24 hours in duration. Sidereal days, which nobody sets their clocks by, are actually how long the fixed stars take to make one revolution over and around our Earth plane. As you can observe and measure for yourself, the constellations rotate just slightly faster than the sun, so that they take exactly 23 hours and 56 minutes to come back to their starting point, while the sun takes exactly 24 hours, 4 minutes longer, to come back to its starting point. Firstly, the fact that sidereal and solar days both exist and are not exactly the same duration is yet another proof that the stars and sun are moving, and not the Earth. If the apparent movement of the stars and sun was actually the result of us living on a spinning globe, as we're told, then there would and could only be one duration of day, namely, the amount of time it takes to complete one full rotation. The fact that there are 2 different durations of rotation time for the sun and stars just further proves that they are moving at their own unique speeds over and around a motionless, fixed Earth. Secondly, if globe apologists want to claim solar days are now suddenly only 23 hours and 56 minutes, then why hasn't anyone in history ever noticed that our 24-hour clocks, which billions of people have used for thousands of years, actually fall behind reality 4 minutes every single day? The reason is because it doesn't happen, and trying to claim solar days are the same duration as sidereal days just shows the disingenuous lengths these zealots will go to cling on to their false cosmology. Their next defense, even more ridiculous than the first, is to claim that the Earth actually must complete 361 degrees of rotation per day, and that somehow makes up for it. They completely redefine what a day means, and claim Instead of a day being one full 24-hour rotation of the globe, as we have always been taught, a day now suddenly means the amount of rotation until the sun reaches the same point in the sky, which they say is approximately 361 degrees. With this excuse, however, new problems arise, because the globe's supposed orbit around the sun is actually elliptical, so depending where and when during its revolution around the sun, the Earth's rotation on its axis would have to be both speeding up and slowing down at different times of the year just to maintain their new definition of what a day means. But of course, in their own model, the Earth's alleged rotation never speeds up or slows down, and remains constant always. They cannot have it both ways. But like the kid who wants to have his cake and eat it too, these leaps of logic pose no problem for the willfully ignorant. For the fearlessly inquisitive critical thinkers out there, if you still believe you live on a big blue marble spinning faster than the speed of sound, please find some time to watch our new feature documentary, link in the description box, Level.
Luca, do you understand what he's saying? Did you catch it? And I am doing unto others, Wesley, as they do unto me. I didn't go out of my way to make a video about Craig and his debate. It just was brought up, and then we reviewed it. Yeah, I know, I did, but I didn't put a hit piece out on like, oh look, this is Craig McNair. I didn't put it in my thumbnail. Didn't try to draw people in. I just critically looked at the video that was out there, and I just played it, dude. Made comments about it. That's it. I wasn't looking to smear Craig. He just took it for what it was. Look, did you hear what I said earlier? And there's a guy named Mike. I don't know who you are. Do you know who Mike is? He's trying to get it.
Like who?
Mike. There's somebody trying to join chat here. His name's Mike. I don't remember.
Just Mike.
Just Mike. Mike, say something, Mike, in private chat. No, it's not just a title, dude. It's like you presented me as making a false claim that I was smarter than Einstein, Wesley. And you got to show how I was dumber than Einstein or whatever. I never said that Craig was stupid. We're just taking his personality, and he is what he is, dude.
I can't see the chat right now, but I'm just going off of what I'm hearing. No, but Globers are basically saying that they're smarter than Einstein.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, Einstein never made claims that the Earth was in orbit either. He said
right. Right. And no, but they're saying, oh, it is.
Do you think that Einstein is an official expert or something, Wes? He's in back here. No. Are you now an expert? You're an engineer, right? You deal with electricity. That's what you deal with. Do you deal with any other studies outside of that? Have you actually studied cosmology itself at all? Einstein wasn't always a physicist his entire life, dude. He was a patent clerk to start with. Then he went to school. But yeah. So what part of physics did you take? What was your physics course? What physics did you study? Then you should know that gravity has been thrown out in 1908 or superseded.
A long time ago, over 100 years ago. Yeah. So why do we have to keep hearing that argument?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, what they like to do is they want to the wrong word. They want to marry like grade school physics and high school physics with college physics. They want to keep continuing the same curriculum.
And it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they haven't, if they got rid of it to start with, because the math doesn't work. That's really what it is. They had to create a new math to explain what happens in the cosmos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because the general theory of what gravity that Newton pushed there at people didn't seem to work in their mathematics.
Oh, it's like even if we Lucas, shush. Even if we were to assume they were right, there is no center of gravity because it changes throughout Earth, according to them even.
Oh, okay. Mike from the UK. Who is Mike from the UK again? Do you know Mike in the UK?
No.
Okay. We can use it for like simple stuff, like Newton's gravity. It's for simplicity. You could use it for and stuff. So let's not get too deep into gravity and just for now use Newton's law of gravity. F equals ma.
What
Right.
experiment have I done? Never mind.
Cavendish.
Yeah, I haven't done an experiment necessarily trying to prove gravity.
Well,
I have no
here's
reason.
the thing. You need to do an experiment to disprove gravity.
Well, I think we have somebody in our group who actually has. His name's Anthony Riley.
They did an experiment. They did their own Cavendish experiment.
Not Cavendish. No, he did it. He did an egg experiment. Yeah, he took an egg, put it in water, and what it determined was that what caused the egg move wasn't gravity; it was relative density.
How
I can recreate this experiment myself.
You need to recreate the exact experiment to disprove it.
IV and DV. No, the egg experiment proves that the reason the egg moved wasn't to do with gravity at all. He put it in a denser medium. He added salt to the water. That's all he did.
Yeah, that would make the water more dense.
Yeah, and the pseudo experiment of Cavendish, there's so many variables that cause the motion of the balls. You might say. And alleviating the medium itself actually would free up the other.
Just because an experiment is hard to do doesn't negate it. I will admit that recreating, if a normal person were to try and recreate the Cavendish experiment, it would likely fail because there's so much.
They all fail, Luca.
No.
Well,
not when it's done by physics students and stuff.
It is a real constant, isn't it? Gravity, it has to be a real constant. There's a downward bias, obviously, to a point. But that's just, we don't have a cause for it, and you don't have a cause for it. You just call it gravity. But there are other elements that actually rise up due to the medium they're in. You can heat it up, it'll rise, There's that's more of a constant all the time. Happens with water and heat. That's real easy to do.
And
I mean,
wait, Luca, shush. It's also assumed this is all happening in an environment that's in space. Ultimately.
Yeah,
so where is this containment happening where you can do this experiment? Oh, you can't just say gravity. No, it requires actual physical containment.
Buoyancy is caused by gravity.
That's not.
If you want to guys, they're asking me where D-Man is. D-Man is asleep right now, dude. If you want to know where D-Man is. He was up late last night.
So
were we, Roger. I demand answers. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, where is he at? He's visiting Blacklight.
No, he was tired though.
In jail, and so is I know West, not West, but I know that Jaden's in lockup in Florida right now. But it has nothing to do with flat Earth at all. These are personal attacks.
Wait, who's locked up in Florida?
No, it's Jaden, NWO Slayer. He's in jail right now. He's in
really?
Prison. Yeah, he did something he shouldn't have.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I've been locked up in Florida before.
Yeah. So you never did explain why we don't have a change in daylight due to the position of the sun 1/2 of the year.
Some places do.
Who? What are some places?
Like Antarctica has the greatest effect of it
Does it? Huh.
because
Provide proof.
because 6 months would be a 24-hour sun, and then 6 months later there'd be a 24-hour night. That's a complete swap.
So, Drunky Bunk, you want to sue me, dude? Dude, I didn't do anything worse. There's nothing.
Why does
Bug.
Drunk
Hold on,
Debunk
now, wait,
Piss
I got
off.
to be quiet for a second, dude. You slandered a couple of people yourself just recently, and it's on video, straight up. So, yeah, are you used to getting sued yourself? I've never been sued in my lifetime. I didn't slander anybody. I played their videos. That they do their own slandering. I didn't say anything that didn't happen.
I'll just tell the truth about Drunk Debunk. I mean, his channel was junk.
Yeah, it's
what
on
he
your
says
show,
is junk.
dude. You actually
Everything
said
he
that.
purveys is junk.
Yeah, he literally
That's
said
not slander, it's
Nathan
fact.
Oakley. Yeah, Nathan Oakley and actually Flatzoid lie about their content. You literally did say that. You mean to go play it? It's on the last live you did with the Dome.
No, but no, Drunk
where are you
Debunk
getting
doesn't
this?
prove shit. No, shut up. No, Drunk Debunk
I
doesn't
would delete that
prove
video, dude.
shit, and he acts like he does. That's not slander. That's a fact.
Where did Drunk Debunk say it's gonna sue you?
No, he just said it in the chat. He said, "Are you used to getting sued?" He didn't say he's going to sue me. He said,
Oh,
"Are you
he
used to
can't,
getting sued?"
unless he wants to
that's the
lose.
implication
Which one's Drunk Debunk? I can't see him.
That's Mike. He's in the chat. He's in Rumble side for some reason.
Oh, I can't see him here because it's YouTube. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, are you streaming on Rumble as well?
I just read it, dude. You said, "Am I used to being sued?" That's what I said. Aren't you getting? Hold on. Aren't which he typed with a, I don't know what the hell. Learn how to type, dude.
What is
Aren't
he
you
retarded?
getting sued, Roger? Sued from who, dude? Who's suing me? Have I got a lawsuit somewhere? And no, you can't type, dude.
So Mike is in private chat right now.
No, Mike is over on Rumble side. I can read this chat in here.
Oh,
Good Lord. So, am I getting sued? I don't have a pending lawsuit from anybody. So, unless you're the one doing it, you would be an indication of it. You know.
I see him. I see it now. I see the Drunk Debunk show now. Okay, I see.
Yeah. So why would you come in right off the bat and ask me if I'm used to getting sued? I've never been sued once. I've never done anything worth getting sued. I've actually have sued one person and won. No.
Come at me, bro. No, Drunk Debunk, you're a moron. And anyone with 2 cents knows it.
Did I spell appreciation in my title wrong? Hold on a second. Let me just double check my spelling. Hey Siri, how do you spell appreciation? Let's see. Let's check my spelling. I'll correct that now if I misspelled.
IATION. Appreciation.
Did I spell that wrong in my title?
You did.
Yeah.
It was like appreciation or something.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I think I added
appreciate 20.
APPIECIATOIN. Yeah.
It's got the O and the I where it shouldn't be. It should be IO. Like that.
Well, I mean, at least you're not dyslexic
Hey,
in the important matter.
I think you're cool.
No, it's not that I'm worried about it. I just changed that, so
keep doing what you're doing, Mike. I like you.
You like him? You like the fact that he tries to come in and make fun of everybody in Vladimir, like we're all complete idiots?
Well, I like the content he makes. For I do watch his content.
So nobody's ever answered the question that Eric DeVay brought up there. Why don't we have a change? And all it is just like the Antarctica. That's all. It should happen everywhere, not just in Antarctica.
And the
So-
ironic part, and no, wait, hold on. Like, the ironic part is that Drunk Debunk doesn't know how to debunk. He has no idea.
Do I talk like an idiot, gentlemen?
No,
Okay.
but
idiots?
Drunk Debunk does.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't ever present any evidence. He just goes and relies on the experts. He pulls in people that supposedly are experts.
No, right. He relies on opinion, not facts.
Yeah.
The man is an absolute
Consensus is the
clown,
word you're looking for.
and then wants to be taken serious. Like, oh, don't you see my juggling is serious? Yeah, I can see your juggling. Yes, very nice.
So at the exact pole, South Pole and North Pole, it's basically you get one sunrise and one sunset per year at the poles. Basically.
Okay, so what would you say that is a slander and ad hom that I talk with JJ's dick in my mouth? Yeah, are you used to getting sued, dude? I've never had JJ's dick in my mouth, dude. So that's pretty low and vulgar, dude. I don't come in and type shit like that in people's chat, dude.
Wait, who said that to you?
Drunk Debunk just said it.
Dude, time him out.
Yeah, well, he's on Rumble side. I have problems with that, dealing with actually getting in there and moderating this side.
What a
it doesn't act like it should for me for some reason.
What a bootlicker. Yeah, you lick the boots. They're Drunk Debunk. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to the Rumble side, see if I can just block him right quick. Yeah, I don't need that kind of. I don't need that.
I like you, Drunk Debunk show.
What?
Can you reply to me saying thanks?
do you need?
Well, I mean, it would be cool.
I got it.
Yeah, if you like, even if you chatted with one of the people you subscribe to, that would be cool, right? And I have actually chatted to the Drunk Debunk show before on Flatzoids when we did the reversal, though. So it wasn't in regular chat, but that was cool.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I got to delete some stuff.
What was cool about it? Tell me.
I mean, that I got to speak to the Drunk Debunk show.
And where they just, clap like fat seals, like, oh, yay, and don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that's cool to you.
So basically,
I mean,
what's actually going on right now? They're over at Rumble. I got like 6 trolls over here, and they're all, especially Roger that, who said he doesn't talk crap about like people behind their back. He said that on Mikey's stream yesterday. Well, he said he never talks bad about Mikey. I'm sorry. Now he's over here slandering me in my own chat. So why would you go to the vulgar place they're going if you actually had an argument? If you want to come in, present your so-called argument or whatnot, you're welcome.
No, it's like we were globe earthers, and there's no real argument to present, and you're still going to try to act like, oh, Derek and Roger, you guys are the odd man out. But
and I'm
you
not
can't
gonna
prove anything.
I'm not going to let him in. I know exactly what his arguments are. There's no point in it.
Right? No, dude he's trying to swim up shit creek without a paddle.
If you use this as content, I mean, you're going to throw a disclaimer in there as for educational purpose. Is that what this is? I mean, that's the only way you can use this for fair use, right? Correct. So you're going to say that you're going to educate people by actually reviewing my video or whatnot. Oh yeah, Roger, that's calling me a cunt to my face. Look at this.
Oh, you are a cunt.
Oh, yeah. It's projection is what it is. I never said, hey, you're a cunt, Roger, that. So now you're trying to trigger me. So we're going to work on emotions, not any valor to anything that you're throwing up here. You're just going to slander people directly to their face, right? On a live stream.
I mean, in no other terms I can put it in, it's more polite. It's like Drunk Debunk allows himself to be penetrated by sheer belief. Yeah, you're getting fucked. And then you're acting like we're in the same boat as you, and no, we're not.
Yeah, I recanted that statement, Drunk Debunk. I said, you said, aren't I used to getting sued?
And not only is he getting fucked,
You didn't
he's
ask that
happy
question?
about it.
Okay. You didn't
Like,
ask
he's
me.
like a
No,
happy
he asked me if
rape
I was getting sued. That's what he asked me. So,
Oh my God.
So these people are following you, Luca, aren't they?
I don't know if I'm following. I don't really.
Oh, no, I wouldn't go that far. I think they're just coming over because I'm doing a show because they ain't got nothing better to do. Yeah, I'll make you a mod. Are you on Rumble? Michael, sorry.
Oh, the only Michael I know from the UK is Michael Kahn. So I don't know who this other person is.
Did I, Roger, that did I make a stab at your personality or your person? No, I just quoted what you said. That's all I said. I'm not blaming Luca for anything, dude. I asked if they were following him. That's all. And I'm my idiocy. Sorry. Well, anyways, yeah, I have no idiocy, whatever you want to call it. I guess I'm just a straight up idiot. I can't read, write. I can't add math or anything. See, this is the kind of stuff that they just slander with people. They're just going to sit here and spam the living shit out of my chat. So the best way to do this, and this is how I'll get rid of them right now. I'll take it off Rumble. There we go.
Nice.
So it's no longer being broadcast to Rumble. So
I mean, if they really have something important to say, they can say it here.
Yeah, you can come over to YouTube.
But they don't. No, they just like to talk trash. That's it.
That's all they're doing.
That is all they're doing, Roger. Remember that.
Oh, they're still typing in the Rumble chat. It's not being broadcast over there, though.
Oh, like they're still talking trash when trash is all they have. Yeah, what a surprise. I mean, they're not even garbage collectors, for goodness sake. They just litter trash.
Yeah. Oh,
that's all they do. Oh my goodness.
So
like, we can't take you on. We can't take you on an argument, Roger. But we're just gonna throw our trash on your lawn anyway.
Oh, they got to bring over like 10 different people to confuse the argument, throw red herrings in there. Oh, so I killed Rumble, so I can't see it anymore. You know where YouTube is. If you guys got something to say, come over here and say it, and then we'll ban you over here proper.
And actually have some integrity where we actually know who you are.
Yeah, they don't want me disseminating these videos that actually have information in them. That's why they do this stuff. It's a tactic.
Yep.
So after I get done in Antarctica, I look at there's not a 24-hour sun at the 90th parallel that's circling over my head. It actually rises and sets east to west. It's going to take longer to do it because it's a longer path for the sun to take. So that's the only thing. The explanation fits it.
And when I saw the sun in Minnesota during the same time,
I mean,
they claim no, shush, Luca. When I saw the sun above me in Minnesota, At the same time, they were claiming there was a 24-hour sun in Antarctica on the opposite side of a ball. That's not physically possible. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
It means they were lying their tushes off.
Yeah, the whole point, it looks manipulated, and we find anomalies in the videos that shouldn't be there. But I'm sure they got explanations for it. Oh, Roger, that made it over here.
I mean, the cost of flying to the South Pole, like the geographic South Pole, is like, I mean, that would be expensive. That would be like double the price of a normal person going to Punta Arenas. I mean, the camp in Antarctica, not the where they were. That what's it called? The camp they were at.
Union Glacier, dude.
Union Glacier, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, an idiot would be able to answer your questions.
So why would you make it more expensive to basically do the same thing they did?
I'm not making it more expensive. You don't know my plan.
You're going further into Antarctica than they were.
I'm going to go work there.
Oh, you applied for a job?
I have several of them.
Have any of them gotten back to you?
Not yet.
Oh,
but I'm going to keep applying. I got a whole year to get down there. Yeah, I want to say.
And you applying for a job has nothing to do with what you were already planning to do, which is
it's like a change in plans because it seems like they're going to make it almost impossible. ALE itself didn't want me down there to begin with, and it's due to the trip.
I'm sure that's not true.
I've talked to one of the owners. His name is Peter. They'll take my money, yeah, and they'll let me book a trip. But I asked them if I could do basically kind of what Duffy did, and they don't want anything to do with it because what happened with Duffy's trip, there was things that happened.
Right. I mean, why is ALE not jumping on board with TFE?
Yeah, they didn't want it to start with.
No,
I mean,
Luca, ask yourself this question. Why are the people who brought them there not jumping on board with what's claimed?
Advertising, look, we got Midnight Sun and Union Glacier. Come on down.
Because it never happened, Luca. That's the only explanation. And they don't want anything to do with it. They're like, oh, yeah, we brought them to this place, but we can't verify what they're saying.
I am very sure I heard them, like the people that did TFA, say that the reason why ALO didn't coverage them or didn't talk about them was because they asked them not to. I think that was
sounds like horse shit.
Yeah. So I want to talk to Roger that. Hey, Roger that. Why does Vlad have a better chance of raising money for an app than I have for raising money for an Antarctic trip? I've already raised some money for it. I have around $5,000 from it. So,
I mean,
I don't push it as much as anybody else does.
No,
but I got a year.
Luca, ask yourself, if this was actually done, why is not ALE, who brought them there, also heralding the same thing?
Yeah.
And then also the mainstream news. You know, because it's supposed to be something, that rocks the whole earth, right?
Wasn't it on news outlets, though? Wasn't
dude,
it on
you're not listening.
News outlets?
Yeah.
TFE was definitely on the news.
What news? No. Explain this to me. What news were they on?
They had like coverage on they had people talking about it on, well, basically the news. So how can you How can you say that wasn't
Dude,
on the news?
there was literally nothing here in the United States.
We didn't get any
about
major
them.
headlines. The only headlines were in a transit magazine and in a thing called the Jerusalem Post, I think, and that was the only news coverage they got.
So
Yes.
don't tell me that they were actually covered by the mainstream news. No, because even the mainstream news knows they're full of trash. You can't just come out of nowhere and be like, "Oh yeah, they saw a 24-hour sun in Antarctica,"
Yeah.
without proof.
Off this topic right quick, I got to ask Roger that a question. I was watching Mikey's stream the other day, and Roger that went on there, and he's like so concerned with Mikey's physical well-being. He told him not to go to the Canadian Space Agency. He was going to take a trip this year for his lawsuit. So why would you try to convince? You guys have nothing to gain by Mikey's lawsuit. Matter of fact, you have everything to not gain from it. If he wins a lawsuit between him and Canada, the space agency, no, you don't. If he wins a lawsuit against the Canadian Space Agency and proves they're fraudulent with their broadcast from space, that would be a lose for the globe, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, why would Globies be over there consoling Mikey and stroking his ego, trying to tell him he's really cool, he's really a nice guy, we're really worried about you, when everything Mikey does, it's like a thorn in the Globe's side? Why would they be over there doing it? I can think of only one reason why they would do something like that. To gain his confidence and then shove his name in the mud. Discredit everything he does. That's what they want to do. All his star work, all his camera work and stuff.
And NDTV.
Yeah, that's all they're trying to do. That's why they're over there.
No, and NDTV covered the TFE.
Who was that?
NDTV.
You got a clip of it?
.com.
Bring over. Show it.
Show it. It's a news app.
Okay. Do they have video on it? Show it.
Let's see.
And I need
they've got an article
real
here.
quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, you got it? You have it somewhere laying around? Let's see it.
I'm gonna look ndtv.com. Let's see.
Well, didn't Zen Garcia win his lawsuit?
It happened on the 20th of December, I think. Let's see.
Getting off in like 15 minutes. I got stuff I got to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, that's good. I'm glad he does. But I mean, why would you? Are you like for him heading to the Canadian Space Agency and finishing his lawsuit? Roger that. Are you for our side? Are you trying to push for flat Earth? Are you in here trying to debunk flat Earth? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm looking for your motivation, dude. You came on Flash the Show telling me that science, we have no science for any of our claims at all. I think that was kind of it.
Okay, IndiaToday.in. Hold on. Can I share this?
Go ahead. You know where the share button is, right?
I'll copy the link. Let's see.
And I have actually financially supported Mikey.
There you go.
Okay. Where's it at?
That's it. Oh, it's in private chat. I passed the link. So basically,
I don't see it.
Yeah.
They filled up my private chat. I can't get to it. Hold on.
You
post it in the regular chat. Yeah, they've got
okay.
Wes is in here.
Let's see. This can be the final thing
I got it.
before you
I got it. Here it is. So this is the coverage of Jaron. This is that's Duffy. I see him here.
I'll post it here.
They did a lot. Flat Earther admits he's wrong. So this is a mainstream media outlet. Let's see. This one. This is what you're talking about, Luke?
No, they didn't boot me. They didn't boot me. They didn't boot me.
No.
Yeah, I accidentally reloaded the page.
Yeah, dude. Nobody booted him, Wesley. Jesus.
But yeah, that's it. Joan Camp. Yeah, they mentioned Joan Campanella as well.
Okay.
Who admitted
this is the kind of coverage they got. They got that in the Jerusalem Post for the most part. So this is mainstream Discovery, Midnight Sun in Antarctica. But I don't see
it's a Indian news like thing. So you can't say it had no coverage. It definitely had coverage. So you can't say it had no coverage. So
so
it definitely had some coverage.
Jaron didn't spend any of his money.
Oh, he was
it doesn't exactly say that though. It just says it's a costly $37,000.
Yeah.
And did Jaron spend $37,000?
He didn't spend it. He got a free. It was free for him.
Yeah. Why didn't they take me, Luca? That's my question.
Well, you probably weren't one of the. Were you one of the 24 flat earthers initially?
No, not at all.
Why would? And it's probably because you're not like that. They wanted to take the.
You're not in their club, Roger. That's what's going on.
Well, no. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Well, I know the excuse was my subs were too small for a count that he'd be considered, and
that's a main reason.
You know, because they want to sensationalize it and everything, and that's why you're not allowed.
There are bigger flat earthers than you.
Yeah, but the point is that Duffy actually told me he would take me.
He did?
Yeah,
he did.
I had it recorded live.
Did he get?
If I got the money raised, if I could raise the money, he would take it with me.
Okay. Well, did you raise the money?
Yeah, and then Duffy totally backtracked on that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, here's
didn't raise the money then?
Whoa, slow down. Now, within that promise, he said that I could actually post my GoFundMe on the TFE website. And you know what? Well, he didn't.
No,
Roger was just kicked to the curb. I
can't post the GoFundMe on somebody else's website, dude. He has to do it. You know what they told me?
Did he set up the GoFundMe and ask him to post it?
Yeah, I gave him 2 different GoFundMes. He said it wasn't worded good. He didn't like the first one. I gave him a new one, and they never ever posted it. They never got back to me. They wouldn't put it on their website, basically. So they didn't want me to go. Even though he told me he would actually take me along the trip.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like that.
That actually happened, dude. I have the emails that were exchanged in this process too.
But well, still, you do you still have the GoFundMe that you made, or
same one, dude?
Like, do you still have it? Like,
yeah, it's on my GoFundMe page. It's in the description on my channel.
The GoFundMe that you created for TFE is on your page.
The same one, dude. It's been reworded a little bit. It had some corrections, grammar corrections, and punctuation and stuff.
Well, maybe.
I'm not necessarily a writer. You know, I can read, but I don't write things. I don't write books.
Did it have any inappropriate language on it?
No. No, the point is, Luca,
Not at all.
that they didn't want Roger there.
The thing is that
Point
I worded,
blank.
I worded it like this. I was going to go down with them and make sure there was no lies or uh, shenanigans. Basically, that's kind of the way I worded it originally. I'm like a watchdog. I was going to go down and watch everybody and make sure everything was done properly and nobody was like lying about things. That's basically the way I kind of worded my GoFundMe. I reworded it, gave him a new GoFundMe completely that just says I'm taking a trip to Antarctica basically to witness the so-called midnight sun, and he still didn't put it on his website.
Well, it's still even then you can't really blame him for not taking everyone.
After Roger was invited to?
Yeah, that's true.
He wasn't one of the 24 flat earthers. So,
and then giving Roger no legitimate explanation why.
Yeah, and he didn't get back to me on it.
Even if
Dude,
he didn't,
no, Luca, stop making excuses for that.
No, like even if
when
he
you weren't a
didn't
part of it either. Stop.
Even if he didn't give stores can refuse service from anyone.
Yeah, it's not the point. The point is there's no way to save face out of this, Luca. He just basically just didn't take me, and he did it on purpose.
And then he didn't want to talk about Roger anymore.
No.
Right. He was shafted.
And now him and all his minions, if you can tell, are actually harassing the living shit out of me.
And they act like Roger, who was shafted, is the bad guy.
Yeah. So it's a slander campaign. If they don't want me, they'll tell me they want me to go, but then again, they'll all turn around and harass me and tell me I'll never go. In the same breath.
Well, you said you'd go.
Like,
right?
oh, we welcomed you to go to Antarctica, and then shafted you.
You didn't
act like you're the criminal.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the subs to actually raise the money. If I got on the TFE website, I could actually post up on there and update my GoFundMe on a regular. Made enough money to actually go on the first trip. That was a possibility, but he made it almost impossible for me to go.
I don't think you would have raised the money to be able to go, even if you had been on the website.
That's not the point.
How do you know? They didn't give me a chance.
Well, because
even if he were to, they still would have shunned him and be like, "Oh no, Roger can't go."
They
don't want me
because he would have given an honest review.
That's not true.
What'd you say?
Well, never mind. It was false anyway. I realized that it was false. That what I was gonna say.
You realize that they didn't want me to go because they were doing things that they shouldn't have done to manufacture the result.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. But
and by the way, there's one more thing I want to add. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. Jaren's videos, his flat Earth videos, are still on David Weiss's app. It's really funny. He has to approve that kind of stuff.
I agree with I agree with Mike. I do hope you go to Antarctica to show yourself.
Hope he doesn't.
To show yourself the 24,000.
We don't need Roger to go to Antarctica to prove that the entire thing was trash.
Yeah, beyond that point. But if I do go, it would definitely put a cork in the whole thing.
Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's already a cork in the thing, Roger.
Haversine formula? Nobody on in Flat Earth uses the Haversine formula, dude. We don't have to convert things to spherical.
It's spherical access.
Spherical excess.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where does that come from?
surveyors.
Surveyors. They have spherical excess.
Well, they do like
You
a
sure about
triangle, and then that triangle has more than
the
180
90 degrees?
degrees. Yeah,
Does it?
yeah. It has more than 180 degrees, which means that's what they call spherical axis.
Yeah. Okay. How do they get this?
Well, they measure.
Have you ever done any
They
surveying?
did measure across the United States, I think, and then they got they made a big triangle, and then that triangle had a more than 180 degree to it. So they wondered like, oh, what's causing it to have more than 180 degrees, even though it's a triangle, and triangles always should have 180 degrees to them. So that they looked at it and went, huh, I guess it must be because the Earth is curved. That's the
Is
only
it?
way it could have more than 180 degrees for a triangle.
Does it?
It has a little
Okay.
bit of an extra curve to it. So
So you actually got a distance to the thing you're measuring to, right?
I think they use theodolites, was it? And I don't. I think they use theodolites. Yeah, that's could be it, right?
You're still waiting for me to use a God.
Well,
Yeah,
to,
I'm not gonna
in
even
order
get into it.
to
No
disprove
distance,
something, you have
no
to.
distance required in a triangle. You don't need your first distance to your GP. You don't need that distance to get an angle to the next one. No distance required. No. And it's an assumed distance.
So how do you think they got the spherical
I tell
axis?
you what. Can you demonstrate this for me?
So what? How did they get the spherical axis then? Like what caused that? Like the more than
I'm
100
waiting for it to be demonstrated in real life.
surveys. No?
Not using any substation measurements. They're predetermined.
I wouldn't say they predetermine it.
Yeah, they for longitude and latitude they do.
I say they,
That's how they get that math in there.
and that's where the spherical axis.
That's where this real access comes from. Yeah, you're getting it now. Maybe.
I'm getting what you're saying.
You get in order to get a proper angle to something, you got to have a distance to it, don't you? Infinite distances actually work in any case, and any math will work in that. So give me a celestial distance. Give me a celestial distance to the object you're getting an angle to, in celestial navigation or surveying or anything else that you do.
Like they're not giving us tangible math.
No, they're not.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Yes. Luca, do
That's
you understand that?
They use calculation.
No. Don't give me that maybe.
Calculated.
Measurements.
Yeah. There you go. Calculated, not measured distances.
I mean, whenever they say calculated, they're still basing it on assumptions. And that's not evidence, nor definitely not proof.
Not at all. So yeah, it's a mute point, dude.
And no, it's ridiculous what they're saying. Okay.
Yeah. So
we do not know the distance to the stars, for example. We don't know. We have no idea. We have no clue. Other than they may be local.
Who wants us to have no clue?
Who? Well, the people who actually control the world, dude.
Yeah,
they actually.
Yeah, that's what you say, but you don't know anything about the real world.
I know enough where water at rest.
So Willie,
is at rest.
you don't know what the dome is made of. You don't know the distance to the sun. You don't know what the sun even is.
you don't know the distance to the sun. These are all assumed, pre-assumed. Everything in your model is pre-assumed.
Not his model. Come on now, Roger. We believe that
I'd say
too.
a person that has a model is better than a person that doesn't have a model.
No, Luca, we're not trying to throw you under the bus. We believed exactly what you believe.
If you come to a debate without a model, then you automatically lose.
And no, we don't. No,
we do have a
lose.
model originally. Well, anyways, guys, I got to get to work.
A model is
and this has been a blast. I've been accused of getting lawsuits on the regular and slandering people when I did a review on a video, and they do exactly the same thing.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that to you.
We know you.
No, but people in the back. So.
I'm not like. I don't really care. Or
Luca, you don't need to explain yourself. You're fine. It's all right.
Yeah. No, but I mean, having an infinite distance to stars that are uncalculable, you can't calculate light years to this. And they use an AU unit because they think they have an assumed distance to the sun based on an observation where Venus transited. And they try to scale it to that.
Well,
and they presume that Earth is exactly the same size as Venus.
The problem is you think that the only way to measure something is with a measuring tape.
I'm not ignoring you, Mike, dude. It's just like if you can calculate a distance, all right. How do you calculate your distance to a star?
And it has to be tangible, for goodness sake.
How do you calculate that distance to get that exact angle?
I guess parallax would be the.
No, Luca. It has to be tangible.
Is there parallax?
Well, here's the problem. You think the only way to measure something is with a measuring tape, or with something.
In order to prove it, Luca. In order to prove it, it requires tangibility. Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just guesswork. And that,
I'm still trying to figure that out. If you're trying to get an angle to it, I'm trying to get an angle to my clock over here, right? I don't need to know the distance to that clock to measure to bring that angle down to a 90, right? If I actually measure that distance to my clock across from me right now, I could get a direct angle to see exactly how the distance between me and it is, right? I can measure that distance to there. That would actually give me an exact angle, correct?
Well, if you measure using a measuring tape or ruler, then
you'll be able to get the height of that angle, right? At its GP.
If you use some kind of
very precise
tool, okay. If you use some kind of a tool to get that.
Yeah, but doesn't my height above the actual level matter?
You can't just point in the direction.
So
you think
any distance or any direction, but I mean my actual height to that would actually change that angle, wouldn't it?
Well, it's similar to what Fletcher did with that phone pointing it at the general direction of the sun. You can't just point something. You can't just point towards something and say that's where it is. You could be off. So.
No, but I mean, I could determine my distance by its angle, couldn't I?
Yeah, for like, because that's how it works with the southern star. Or
we're trying to get its height and an angle to it, right? That's that's why you would measure it, right?
If you know the parallax, you can get the distance. Yeah.
Why are you assuming parallax?
But
But
where we're coming from,
I thought that's what
in
you
order to
meant.
to find your position, you would actually have to know your height to it, right? It would give you a measurement.
I thought you said angle.
Yeah, and you're measuring you're trying to find your position below that angle, that the star.
Yeah, so parallax now. Parallax.
So you would actually be able to find out the distance to where you're going, right?
Parallax in this context means parallax in using the word parallax in this context is an angle. So parallax is an angle in this context. So when you say angle, you're talking about parallax, and
Yeah,
measuring the
Moore's got a
distance.
point. This is old garbage, to be honest with you, because there's no evidence in it at all for a spherical or flat. You're just finding a position across over linear distances. That's all you're doing. But I mean, the only way to prove sphericity would actually be you would have a constant drop. They call it a slope angle. It would be a constant slope. You would deviate from the horizontal one direction. We're talking about just straight up rise over run kind of thing.
Like Luca, real science requires not assuming anything.
What? No, that what do what? No, that doesn't. No, that's what science does.
Yes. What?
Science is making assumptions.
Yeah.
You've got to assume something
Well,
first.
maybe I need to
I
be
really,
more.
I really, I really do
specific.
got to end the stream though, guys. I have to work today, so.
Okay, I'll let you go, Roger.
Yeah.
No, but real science doesn't require you to make, haphazard assumptions.
I mean, that's the
prove it.
second step of the scientific method, is making an assumption.
No.
The
What?
hypothesis is the assumption.
That's actually no. That's not making radical assumptions. Okay, Roger, no, go ahead. Fix your
Yeah,
car.
I want to
Have
address
a good
my
day, brother. And
Yeah,
Luca,
so-
God bless you.
Yeah.
Take care, boys, in
All
the
right.
meantime.
See you guys.
Right. Later, Luca. I want to address Mike before I go. I don't know, like, where would you get your spherical excess in these triangles? To be honest with, if you got 3-sided triangle of 10 miles, yeah, but can you show that in real life? Can you actually get a spherical excess out of it? No, you wouldn't. And you don't use topography as your excess. Science, you got to understand the scientific method to start with. That's two more things. I'm gonna get off though.
How am I unsubbed at Roger here? Bam.
Are you unsubbed? Huh. Didn't know that. Yeah, it happens to me all the time with other people. I'll go back and check the channel, and I'm unsubbed for.
Dude, it happens to me all the time, Roger.
I think
Like,
there's
all of
trolls
a sudden, you lost
hacking-
1 or 2 subs out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I guess. Okay, no. I think I was wrong there. The assumption is not the hypothesis. So I guess the assumption would be
what you develop after you make
the experiment. Yeah, I know. You need to test the hypothesis
in a nutshell.
Experiment. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Okay. Fair enough. The assumption would be the scaffolding then.
Huh?
It would be like it would be the like it would be the scaffolding that makes a test possible. I suppose, and if you're doing good science,
Good science? I think there's only one kind of science you can do. Good science.
Good science tries to minimize.
Well, your variables. You're trying to get to your independent variable. That's what you're trying to get to in a scientific.
It tries to minimize, justify, and state the assumptions clearly, like what like if there is an assumption, the scientific
Well, so,
good science will state what the assumption is clearly.
yeah, the assumption that gravity is the cause of the downward bias.
Well, we can
How do you manipulate all the other variables?
isolate them. I guess you can isolate wind. You can isolate electrostatics. That's one of the
So
reasons.
the best way to isolate electrostatics would be get rid of anything that has any kind of electric charge, like lead, gold, and anything else. Wouldn't it be a good thing to do?
Well, I suppose so. Yeah,
I think I would do that, but it's like this the go-to with the globe. They automatically use those elements to test this.
You could isolate electrostatics by just not doing it in a room that has the potential for that to be a cause.
You can get why can't you use some other weighted object that doesn't have any conductivity?
That would completely eliminate electrostatics if you use like wood, I guess. If you use wood, which doesn't conduct electricity, that would eliminate electro from the moving process. Or you could just, like I said before, you could just isolate the experiment in a room that has no electrostatics in it, you know?
You know how hard that is to do, dude? I've worked in phone rooms where they have static-free everything.
Just put it in a freezer or something. Do it in a freezer. That would...
Well, that would be a manipulation itself in like even the instrument. Don't use stranded torsion bars to place your balls on, because torsion would be another cause. You have to isolate the actual mechanism itself. You need to have a free flow.
Obviously, you'd wait until it comes to a complete stop before you do the experiment, because otherwise you could say that it moves because it hadn't come to rest yet. You know, that's why like physics students wait a day or something before they start introducing the balls to.
Yeah, but I mean, why introduce a gold ball or a lead ball into an environment where the molecular structures actually attract each other? Lead actually just automatically does that, dude.
I mean, not just because something is metal doesn't mean.
No. Lead has that property, dude, and they demonstrated it before they set Cavendish experiment. They'll actually show how lead has an attraction to itself. They took a lead bar in one of the demonstrations and they put it underneath the Cavendish lead ball. You can actually see it go down. They even measure how far it goes down, pulling it toward it. So
if you're doing a legitimate experiment with that, why
wouldn't it doesn't have an attraction to itself to begin with? It's like they're giving it a bias to start with.
It's not. You can't say lead always has an attractive force due to electrostatics. It's lead. It's not that simple.
Why is it that simple? Why use lead? That's the question I've been asking. Why use the lead? Why use the gold balls to do the experiment with? They're denser. I get it. Lead's a really dense substance. So is gold. Very dense. But it also is very succumb to like electric statics. Easy. That's why they use it in batteries, and they use gold conductors in computers to get good signals.
I will say that it does have like positive nuclei in it or negative electrons in it.
So it's going to attract.
Yeah, but even
why use that at all? Eliminate it, dude. Just throw it away. Use something else. There's other things that are heavy. There are denser objects too that actually you could get the same weight out of.
Well, I think it actually has been done with wood, hasn't it? The Cavendish experiment.
Does it do they get the same results out of it?
Yeah. Let's see.
Look it up.
Uh,
And bring it
yeah.
on the next show because I'm leaving.
All right.
I hope I ruffled enough feathers. That's what I was trying to do. I got Drunk Debunk running over here. He wants to start slandering people, and he literally did. Can I play it? You go to his channel, watch the last show he did with the Murder Dome. They were just flat out talking smack, dude, about the whole community. If you don't have a lawyer and that's going to back you up in your copyrights and stuff, yeah. If you ain't got money, if you're just a small channel, they're going to pick on you. Bye, guys.
Bye, Roger.
Bye.
All right.
In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven in the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion. Stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music, a song to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of sword, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sword. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven. Shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,